Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Swan, and today I want to share with you some mistakes that I made while playing UNDAWN so that you don't have to go through the same struggles as I did. Let's dive right into it. First and foremost, let's talk about paying attention to the bonuses when leveling up your gears and enhancement. I had a bunch of materials to level up my gears, and guess what I did? I thought it would be a great idea to invest everything into one single weapon. I mean, who wouldn't want to have a super strong gun, right? But here's the thing. I was thinking, yeah, this is going to make me so strong when I go pew pew. Oh my god! But hold on a minute. Just look at this. You can get stat boosts when you polish 6 or more items to +3 and so on and so forth. So I look back at my gears and I realized I don't have any more items left to level these things up. So right from the beginning, I suggest that you pick 6 gear pieces with the most important stats for you and focus leveling them up, each at the same time. If I could recommend which gear slots are the most useful for boosting your stats, I would suggest that you level up your main weapon, heavy weapon, torso, bulletproof vest, headgear, and torso armor again. And this is purely because most gamers are aiming for your head or your torso, and they're not usually aiming for your feet. Unless they're into feet. Then in that case,
me feet strong now.
Moving on, let's talk about the mistakes of neglecting to craft your heavy weapon mods. You see, I crafted mods for my normal weapons and enjoyed all the extra goodies and stat boosts they provided. But here's the catch, you can also do the same for your heavy weapons using the same crafting method. So it's easy to miss them because you have to scroll down a bit, but trust me, they're there. By crafting your 4 mod pieces, you'll need 16 firearm accessory parts that you can conveniently purchase from here. So don't forget to enhance your heavy weapons too and enjoy those extra stat buffs and rating. Now let's discuss the importance of making use of your limited upgrade shop. This was a mistake on my part and I'll tell you why. In previous games, I learned that limited buy items were crucial for boosting your strength, so I would always maximize buying them with in-game currencies. However, in UNDAWN, the most important items are indeed limited, but there's a catch for free-to-play players like myself. It's almost impossible to gather enough coupons to fully utilize this shop without spending any real money. So if you're planning to play the game without spending any cash, it's best to just give up on this idea of visiting this shop and buying everything daily. To purchase items from this shop, you need something called coupons, which you can obtain for free by grinding hours on end and leveling your exploration points and completing achievements. But while you're putting in all that effort, someone else can just simply swipe their credit card, convert their RC into coupons, and then buy out the whole store in seconds. So my mistake was thinking that the live version of the game would be similar to the beta test, where I could easily level up my gear using this shop, but unfortunately, that's not the case. So here's the strategy that I recommend. Use the limited upgrade shop to fill in any gaps in your gear progression. After you've exhausted all of your resources obtained from your daily events, take a look at the set bonuses that you're aiming for and purchase the items that you need using your hard-earned coupons. Keep in mind that the shop's prices will fluctuate on some items, so consider that when making your purchases as well. Ultimately, as a free-to-play player, this store is not your daily crutch for leveling up. It's more like a food bank that you can dip into occasionally to help you reach the set bonuses that you're aiming for more efficiently. Now, moving on, let's not forget the importance of exploration. There's one item in particular that you should never keep holding in your bag without using it. It's this syringe here. This little item grants permanent stat buffs to your character, such as increased max HP, damage, and skill strength. It's not really a game changer on its own, but consider that we can buy about 5 in the game right now. Those stat boosts will add up and they will help your character. So you can acquire these syringes as rewards from completing achievements and by spending your exploration points at the corresponding exploration shops. So each region has their own shop offering unique tokens. For example, the Redwood Forest region gives you the forest tokens to use at the forest exploration shop. Remember, each shop offers this syringe, so don't miss out on this valuable item. If you want to make exploration easier, I highly recommend following a great video guide by Mobile Game Channel. Personally, I watched the video at 1.25 speed, and while my character autopaths to the locations, I watched the video to help me prepare for where the next box will be. I'll include the link to the video in the description below, so be sure to check it out. Now let's discuss using tactical skills. Now this one can be subjective as it depends on your discretion as a free-to-play player or even as a paying player who values their resources. When you use throwables or skills, they consume this item called tactical gear. And crafting them comes at a cost, since they require items that can be sold on the trading house, effectively costing you gold. So in daily dungeons like Lost City, Outpost Commission, and easy strongholds, it's wise not to spam your skills unless absolutely necessary. While there may be moments where you need to show off your skills, like winning first place, the reward you get is just glory and a lighter wallet. Around 40 gold lighter. So it's better to let your stronger players shine in these scenarios. However, in hard dungeons like Special Ops, using your tactical gear and skills becomes crucial to supporting your teammates. This content can't be easily breezed through like in the dailies, so make sure that you carry your weight, and make sure you're using your skills when they're off cooldown. Unless of course you have friends in wild places, then you can take it easy. Now let's touch on some housing mistakes. One small but impactful mistake I made was not placing my raw material workbench and the storage chest right next to the door of my homestead. Because by doing this, you save a significant amount of time and energy when returning from a gathering session, because you don't have to walk all the way back to the door that's in the middle of your homestead. It's a simple trick that can make a huge difference in efficiency. Another housing mistake that I made was not properly hiding the black box. As you can see, when you move your homestead to a camp location, other players can raid your home as part of their daily quest. And their objective is to find your black box and put it to sleep. So it's essential to hide it as best as you can. I placed it between some random walls as an example here, but you should get creative to ensure that intruders can't find your box and destroy it. Also remember to put a passcode on your doors to prevent intruders from easily walking in. So lock your doors and protect your boxes, people! Another mistake I made was not creating my own parties for the Outpost Commission event. I understand that you might think you don't have any time or patience to gather a group of people and coordinate them through a daily event like this, and that's completely understandable. I felt the same way too. Some days it just feels quicker to join an existing party and follow along. However, here's a little secret. When you complete the Outpost event as the leader of your own party, you receive an additional reward called the Captain's Gift Pack. This special pack grants you an extra item that can be used for upgrading your weapons and gears. It's a bonus that you won't want to miss out on. So another mistake that you can make while applying for camps is choosing a camp that's still in its recruitment stage. If you click the apply button on one of these camps, you will be locked in and unable to apply to any other camp until the recruitment phase is over, or until the camp successfully recruits 6 members and then it can form. So to get out of this situation and to apply for other camp, you can follow a simple process here. Go to the Create tab, scroll down and find the Leave Request button. By using this option, you can exit the camp that you have mistakenly applied for. Once you've done that, you can go back to applying for camps as usual. Now, it's important to note that there appears to be a limit on how many times that you can leave a single camp before the game automatically imposes a ban. You can only leave a single camp at a maximum of 3 times. After reaching this limit, you won't be able to apply anymore to this camp. I haven't personally tested it out, so if you're willing to make this mistake on my behalf, I would appreciate it if you could share your results in the comments below. Thank you! Lastly, let's talk about not leveling up this Raven badge. If you're not interested in PvP, this may not be a mistake for you. However, if you're willing to venture into the PvP maps, you can earn combat points by completing various events daily. These points can then be used to purchase sigils, which are used to unlock your Raven badge or Raven rank. Unlocking higher ranks provides excellent permanent stat boosts for your character. To level up this Raven badge, you'll need to complete Hold the Line stages and Stronghold instances as specified here. Once the requirements for each level is met, you can then purchase the necessary items to level up your Raven badge and unlock these extra stats. So, these were some of the mistakes I made while playing UNDAWN. I wish someone had taught me these lessons before I had started, but I hope it's not too late and that you find these tips helpful. If you learned something new today, please consider subscribing to my channel as it supports me more than you know. Thank you so much for watching, thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!